Yeah, what up, what's going on, man? Salute to everybody that's tuning in to the podcast. I am your host, Acito, episode 20. Ah, man, we ain't stopping, y'all. I told y'all, man, I told y'all. Now, if you checked out my last blog, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel, Dedication TV. I did a blog about Eminem, and, you know, we're gonna talk about a little bit more of that later on in the podcast, but I said that it probably wouldn't be a podcast this week, but you know, I was able to fit it in my schedule. You know what I'm saying? I was able to fit it in. I am getting over a cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, this weather is crazy out here in Maryland and DC. I know New York, y'all feeling it. Connecticut, Massachusetts, Jersey, Philly. Oh my God, Philly is a different type of cold. Don't get me started with that, bro. But I definitely feeling a lot better, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting my energy level back. So bear with me, y'all. Bear with me, man. But first of all, do you see the hat, okay? You see the hat. Big shout out to the Baltimore Ravens, man, for getting the job done, okay, against the Houston Texans. Okay, come on, man. Come on. You could just tell by the momentum of the way they started the game, like, no, we mean business. It definitely was close the first half, because it was like, I don't know how this gonna go, but by the second half, they took off, bro. They took off, man. Big shout out to them. You know what I mean? I'm a big Lamar Jackson fan. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, you know I'm a big Lamar Jackson fan. Come on now. But yeah, they definitely got busy, man. 34-10. You know, I gotta check and see what's on their schedule next. I know Green Bay Packers and the 49ers, I believe, play tonight as well. So, you know, I haven't really been too tapped in as far as with the NFL, just my schedule and shit. But anytime, you know, the Ravens playing, I definitely try to tune in. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to give a big shout out to the city, to the state, you know, definitely holding it down. Let's get that Super Bowl, okay? Let's get that Super Bowl. Let's get that ring. Bring that shit back to Baltimore, okay? Yes, let's go. Oh, man, there's so much to cover, man. A lot's been going on in battle rap, y'all. A lot has been going on. Not as much as far as matchups. We're going to touch on, shout out to Arsenal. He did release the full new UW card. That's going to be going down in March. So we're going to talk about that. But I want to get into a very hot topic right now. Shout out to Goodz, man. First of all, Goodz, let me give you your flowers, bro. You know, you have really shown what it means to boss up, you know, as far as to elevate, invest in your craft, believe in yourself. You know, I remember when you first brought the slick walks to the net, and a lot of people kind of slept on them, kind of made fun of them, but you also got a lot of support as well. So I'm not even going to just throw the negative aspect, but it was different. It was something that we never saw, especially in battle rap. And you bet on yourself, and yo, you made like over 200-something thousand from your apparel business. That's incredible, bro. That's incredible, you know. And then you stepping into the blogger space, you know, really dominating that field. You know, you did a really great job for someone that wasn't a full-time blogger, you know, in 2023. So I gotta give, excuse me, I gotta give the man his respect, you know, on just being consistent and being an innovator in this space here, you know. And without going, you know, he still goes to Hip Hop Is Real, 15 Minutes of Fame and things of that nature, but it's nothing like having your own platform. It's nothing like it. And the fact that he's been able to maneuver and build a sustainable platform where not only people go to hear from him as far as what he has going on, they want to hear Goodz perspective when it comes to battles, matchups, drama, and the culture, or certain things that are brewing. People want to hear it. The views don't lie. The man said he made $30K off battle rap, part-time. $30K. That's crazy. Big shout out to Goodz, man. But Goodz, man, you heating up right now. You got a lot on the table, man. You know, you got a lot on the table, so it's so much. It's so much to cover on this, man. Okay, so how do we want to tackle this first? Big K and Goodz. Listen, I've already said I want to see this battle, okay? Somebody, ARP. It's only ARP. This is a no-brainer right here. Big K versus Goodz. I thought it would have been Big K versus Easy, you know, seeing that how Remy booked Big K against Jazz on the Chrome 23 card. You know, I kind of thought maybe like first quarter we would have saw that battle, but who knows? It's still early in the year, you know what I'm saying? We still got 3 more months until the first quarter is over, so Remy still has the anniversary card, so that still is a possibility. You know, Big K could have Goodz and then Easy, or Easy still first and then maybe Goodz after. Either way, I want to see Goodz versus Big K. I think that's an excellent style clash. I think they both bring a different aspect to the battle. They're both funny as hell. That's one thing they have in common. They both are funny as hell, and they both are very witty. So I think that'll be a fire fucking battle, especially in that small setting, Blue Room. I'm not mad if it was on a big stage neither, you know, but I do feel like for the battle to really like be appreciated and for it to have that longevity, small room. I feel like small room is perfect for that, you know? So I definitely want to see that battle. Now, Goodz, I watched Goodz blog, and I also shout out to Vada Fly. Shout out to my nigga Vada, Showtime SP. Make sure you guys subscribe to their new YouTube channel. They have a sports show, okay? Make sure you guys check that out, subscribe. They're building a whole new platform from the muscle. So we definitely got to show love and support to that. But I definitely want to touch on this conversation that Goodz was saying about Vada in the comment that he made about Goodz. If you battle Big K, you can't talk money. You can't talk money to Big K. It's not going to work. And I was just like, okay, I've heard this scenario or this proposal or, you know, or however you want to phrase it. I've just heard people say this or for a couple of battlers. They said this about Hitman. Like, Hitman, all you do is talk about money and da-da-da. You can't talk. How are you going to cripple somebody that has mastered a certain element of what they do when it comes to their craft? Okay? How can you tell that person you can't talk about this? That's like you telling T-Top you can't talk drug bars. He stops talking about drug bars, and then my personal opinion, I feel like his career kind of, because he stopped doing what we know him for and what he does best. Trying to please the fans, the bloggers, and the consumers. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Goodz hasn't had a terrible performance to the point where he has to just totally abandon the money talk. What? That's who he is. And when he does it, it comes off so authentic. So why would you want him to change that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like that's fair. So when Goodz brought that up, I'm like, yo, Goodz, you got a fucking valid point on that. And I ain't gonna lie about it, it kind of exposed a little bit of your favoritism towards Big K, where it's like, okay, Goodz, if you approach this battle with the money talk, I got you automatically losing. You ain't gonna beat Big K because Big K does such and such, and you ain't gonna be able to beat that. Nah, bro. I disagree. I feel like this new level, you know, Goodz used to be known for the trap and the money bars. Like, he talked money, but he talked money in like a hustler, drug dealer's, you know, point of view. Now he's elevated to still talking money, but he's talking money from a different perspective. Still hustling, but hustling legally. Hustling as far as LLCs, businesses, real estate. You know, it's so many different schemes and different approaches that you can break that down from his perspective and looking at somebody else's life and comparing it and breaking it down. Like, I feel like you can't do that, bro. You can't do that, especially after the fucking phenomenal performance that Goodz displayed against Calicoe. You know what I mean? Like, before we found out Calicoe had the fake angle with, you know, Goodz Pops being white, whatever case may be, in that building, yo, that shit was close. I had Cal first watch, but once I found out the angle wasn't true, and I'm like, it was like slight edge. I kind of edged it just based off the angle and how impactful it was in the building. But Goodz material was fire, bro. All 3 rounds. All 3. You know? And it's not to say him doing the money talk is going to cripple him or it's not going to be received. I feel like people putting out those type of narratives with big platforms can persuade, fans. You know what I'm saying? Especially Vada, you with a big channel, like 80 something subscribers, you go out there and you put a statement like that, like, yo, you can't talk money, if you do that, you gonna lose. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just be careful, you know what I'm saying? Because it kind of shows like a little bit of biasness, and you want to be known as a credible source that's very neutral, unbiased, tell it, how it is, with no favoritism. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you have a favoritism towards someone, then that's just what it is. But you didn't strike me as a person that was showing favoritism. But when Goodz said that, and I went back and watched that blog, I was like, yeah, you kind of, when you like listen to him, and then he adds more commentary after making that statement that Goodz can't talk money. It's like, yeah, bro, you are showing a little bit of favoritism. You are, And then Goodz went into to talk about, the integrity of certain bloggers and how he was able to come into the blogger space and dominate. I ain't gonna lie, he was shooting that niggas, bro. I'm very curious to see how you gonna respond to that, Vada. He was shooting. He was definitely shooting, man. Hope this don't start no blogger wars like that. But I thought it was a very, very great response. You know what I'm saying? It was very respectful. It wasn't disrespectful. I just like his point of view addressing that whole, narrative that you can't talk money. You know what I'm saying? If you talk money, you automatically lose the battle. And we haven't even heard the material. We don't know. It's just crazy. I disagree. Now, he also spoke about, Goodz also spoke about, how Bigg K came about on his radar. Bigg K battled Adi Boom. Adi Boom and Goodz were good friends at the time. When Adi Boom got out of jail, Goodz looked out for him, and once Bigg K exposed him, for being a snitch, he threw some shots at Goodz. Goodz didn't really respond because he didn't feel Bigg K was hot enough to, I guess, to earn a response. Now that he's had a little bit of consistency, he feels like, all right, now it's a good time. And he also said that if they send me a contract and the business is right, I'll sign it to battle him. So he's open for the battle. So let's get it booked. Let's get it booked, okay? He also I don't want to throw shit out there, but if you read between the lines, you kind of get a good idea of who he's talking about. So Nu Jerzey Twork did a live with Murder Mook, and he talked about Goodz, and it just came out of nowhere. I don't know what Goodz said that sparked him to make this statement and put this information out there, because from my knowledge, this was behind the scenes. Like, nobody knew about this. So I guess around the time there was a certain battle, I think it was Goodz versus Cassidy, and Twork left a comment under one of the posts, and Goodz responded calling him a D-eater, you know what I mean, or something of that nature, or a glizzy eater or something. And I guess Twork DM'd him and was like, yo, what you mean by that, such and such a? And Goodz respond like what I said. And Twork reply was, okay, say no more. So Twork was like, yo, I was going to see this dude once I caught him at an event, whatever the case may be. And prior to that, he said Goodz pretty much was like hopping a plea, like trying to reach out to Twork, having DNA, reach out to, calling him Brain and all these people. They finally get on the phone, and I guess Goodz is just like, yo, I just want to make sure we don't have an issue or such and such and I guess Twork took the call because he thought Goodz was going to apologize. He didn't apologize and hung up. So I don't know, not to be on a run-on sentence, but in whole totality, Goodz made some real disrespectful comments, and he apologized behind the scenes to Twork, and Twork, forgave him and dead the situation. Never spoke about it publicly, but the disrespect from Goodz was publicly. But Twork let it slide. He apologized, and they went on about it. He went on the live with Mook, and he's talking about it. And I guess Goodz said something, and he's just like, yo, Goodz is a clown. He need to keep my name out his mouth. And Mook is like, yo, bro, you got to, come on, he's a blogger now. He got to talk about recaps and things. He's like, nah, don't talk about it. He's like, I'm gonna see him. You know what I mean? I'm just like, Jesus. So Goodz responds, but he doesn't say Twork's name, but you can kind of read between the lines. So Goodz says, if a battle rapper says he's gonna do something to another person and he says it on the internet or say I was going to, he's not gonna do anything. So basically he's like calling his bluff. So I don't know, bro. I hope this doesn't lead into something nasty, because we don't need that energy in 2024. If y'all gonna battle, which I think will be a fire battle, set the battle up. But all that extra stuff, man, come on, man. I don't know. You know, something must have been said to make Twork angry enough to want to bring that situation back up. But yeah, bro, Goodz, that was the first thing in Goodz blog that he addressed. And he stayed on the topic maybe for like 1 or 2 minutes, not even like a minute, and then went on about something else. So y'all check that out and you dissect that for what you think, who he's talking about. But you know, shout out to Goodz, man. We don't want to see anything, you know, going on between you and Twork. We just want healthy competition. That's it. Healthy competition, y'all. But okay. So let's talk a little bit of battle rap. We got a lot of cards that's been released for January and February, pretty much first quarter. A lot of the cards are like small leagues, you know. Some of the names I am familiar with, some of the names I'm not too familiar with, but we're gonna talk about 2 cards in particular. So let's talk about the new UW, the Rebirth. Shout out to Arsenal, going down March 2nd. In New Orleans, okay? Pay-per-view is available. I believe it's $35 on Rap Grid. Now, I ain't gonna lie, the rollout for this was impeccable. You know, you releasing the big names like Tay Rock, Geechee Gotti, P Magic. I'm like, whoa, he got Loso, Official. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy, real sick. So I'm thinking this is gonna be something crazy. And I see the lineups. I'm like, I'm just gonna keep it real. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of names on it I don't know, and I guess it's pretty much with a purpose to build up his battlers under his regime. So I got to kind of look at it from that perspective. But I'm not gonna lie, you sold it like we were getting like a Summer Madness or a Gnome or a Blue Room type of fucking card. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. But let's go over some of the names in the matchup. So you got 280 Zay versus Funk. I don't know who those two are, but I'm just gonna shout them out. Speed Dollar versus Gway Gutter. L.I. the Mayor. Shout out to L.I. the Mayor versus Hustle. I think Hustle battled on he battled on Midnight Madness, I believe. I think he was dope. L.I. the Mayor is nice too, so I think that's gonna be a dope battle. Chef Trez versus Monster. I'm not familiar with Monster, but shout out to Chef Trez. Always good to see him on the card. T-Top versus Young Dizzy. Shout out to T-Top. I don't know who Young Dizzy is. Real Sick versus Kid Casher. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wanted better for Real Sick. I wanted Tay Rock versus Real Sick. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? Geechee versus Real Sick. I don't think they battle, but you know what I mean? I wanted something better for Real Sick, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Official versus Loso. Fire. This is one of those ones. Fire. I'm hoping it's 3 rounds, because I'm hearing some of these battles are 1-rounders. Some are 3 rounds. I know Arsenal did an interview with 3 Letterman. I can't remember if I don't know if 3 Letterman asked him. I just can't. It was a long interview, so I can't remember verbatim, but I do know 3 Letterman interviewed E. Ness, and his battle was 1 round. So I don't know. We got to find out. But that's going to be a dope battle. Official versus Loso. Loso don't play when it comes to women, bro. He just don't play. He does not play. You know what I'm saying? Official, she hasn't battled in a long time, bro, since last year. She kind of was like on a downward slope, but, you know, the anticipation and the excitement to see her back is at an all-time high, and she's at home. So I'm expecting her to be phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to edge Official slight 2-1, but I ain't mad. Loso might go in there and sweep house. I ain't going to hold you. But I'm gonna give Official the 2-1. because she's at home and she ain't battled and she seemed hungry. You got Tay Rock versus Black Aladdin. I'm not familiar with Black Aladdin, bro. Tay Rock, shout out to Rock, you know, GOAT, but I'm just not familiar. Danny Myers versus Sharon. Fire. This is a fire one. I'm hoping it's 3 rounds. Hoping it's not a 1-rounder. Okay? Because this is a 1-rounder. I'm very disappointed. Okay? I'm very, very disappointed. I'm hoping this is 3 rounds. Fire, though. Fire. Sharon. Fire. Danny Myers. I was looking for a better 2023 for Danny, but shout out to Danny Myers, man. I'm hoping we see more big matchups for you in 2024. And this is a great way to start. Great way to start. Who I got winning? Sheesh. I'm going to go Danny 2-1. I fuck with Sharon heavy, but I got Danny 2-1. Geechee Gotti versus Ness. It's a 1-rounder, so I can't really judge it. But I'm definitely curious to see how Geechee Gotti is going to approach Ness. I think that's going to be just dope to hear. Shotgun Suge versus B Magic. Fire. My opinion, probably battle of the night on the card, personally. B Magic has been on a fucking run. Shotgun Suge's been on a run. So this should probably be the main event right here. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, this is fire. This probably will sell me the card. Shotgun Suge versus B Magic, 3 rounds. This probably will sell me the card. Who do I have winning? Wow. I'm probably gonna lean Shotgun Suge, slight edge 2-1. 2-1, slight Shotgun Suge. Then we got the main event. Arsenal against Capo Bravado. Shout out to my nigga Capo, man. You know, you getting a big name, bro. Big name, main event in your home state. Big. That's big, bro. That's big. Shout out to Arsenal, you know, for giving you that shot. You definitely was on my list as far as one of the standout rookies for 2023. This is a big opportunity for you, bro. You know, you battled T-Top last year, had a fucking phenomenal performance. I had you winning that. You battled Authentic. I have not seen the battle yet, but I heard you did your thing. This is another great, you know, name on your resume. So you got to come with it, bro. And Arsenal's a legend, bro. He's one of the most high-viewed battlers in the world. He don't fuck around when he's motivated. And I think you're going to get a dangerous Arsenal, bro. A couple of Arsenal battles been a little bit less. I'm not going to lie. I was very disappointed in the Hustle battle. At Hustle cleaning him 3-0. I did like him versus Jag. I thought that was a really great battle. The last fire Arsenal I saw was him against B Magic. That was incredible. Incredible. So if you getting that type of performance, you might be in trouble, Capo. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. But there's so many variables to this joint, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm probably slightly edging 2-1 Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen you battle somebody of Arsenal's magnitude. You know what I'm saying, Capo? So if you can beat Arsenal, it's gonna be very hard for me to bet against you moving forward. I feel like this is probably the biggest test for you, bro. The biggest test. And it's a lot of pressure because you're at home and you're battling the league owner. You know what I'm saying? Like, main event. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. But shout out to Arsenal. You know what I mean? Make sure you guys support this card. Like I said, me personally, I was expecting a little more. I thought maybe some of the matchups probably could have been a little bit better, just my personal opinion. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the new names probably could have did a little bit without the new names. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to give the new talent a chance, you know, and we can't get new stars if people are not giving shots and opportunity. That's why I kind of edged up against on being a little bit too harsh on Tay Rock, because I felt like Tay Rock was taking just too many new people, bro. He was taking too many new people. And I'm like, bro, you taking all these newcomers. It's like, I get it. You done damn near battled everybody. So it's like, okay, who else is there for me to battle? You know what I'm saying? Like, who? Like, who else? He done damn near battled everybody. So I kind of understand that aspect. And a lot of the guys that been here for 15, you know, some amount of years, they're pretty much tapped out of battles. So at this point, they got to battle who's up and coming that's making noise or whoever they see potential in. So, you know, I ain't really mad at it, bro. I ain't mad at it. Shout out to Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely looking forward to that. Another card I want to shout out to, man. Shout out to my man Frank Nino making moves up there in Springfield, Mass. So they have a card going down February 4th. It's hosted by Charlie Clips and Pat Poose. Yes, Pat Poose is hosting. Yeah, it's crazy, right? When I saw Pat Poose hosting a battle rap event, I was like, whoa, word? I'm like, oh shit. Crazy, bro, crazy. But definitely a great look, you know what I'm saying? Making moves, Fox Entertainment, Lordy Plus. Pardon me if I messed your name up. I just want to give, y'all shout outs. It's going down, y'all. You know what I mean? February 4th. Springfield, Mass. I believe it's going to be streamed on Caffeine. So that's fire. So if you can't make it in the building, you can definitely, catch it on Caffeine. I believe tickets are available. It's going to be at the Echo Lounge, 268 Ray Street in Holyoke, Mass. I ain't been to Holyoke in a minute, bro. I used to love going to Holyoke, especially shop at the mall and shit. Man, come on, man. But yeah, man, they got some dope battles on this joint, man. So they got Stumbles versus Dot. Fire. I like that. Fire. They got Shay Rat versus Torture. You know what I mean? I'm not too familiar with Torture. I heard her name, but I haven't seen too many battles. But y'all already know I give it up. Chirac, incredible. I had her as rookie female of 2023. So I'm excited to see where she goes with her career in 2024. You got Hollis versus Hoodie the Kruger. Dre Littles versus B&B Don. I'm not familiar with those two battlers. Two matchups right there. But shout out to them. I'm definitely going to be tuned in to see what they got going on. You know what I mean? So big shout out to my man Frank Nino, the whole making moves. Everybody that's collaborating to make this card happen. So make sure you guys definitely support, man. Support. Hit them up for the tickets if you want to be in the Springfield area that day, or you know what I mean, you could just cop the joint, the pay-per-view on Caffeine. For more information, you know what I'm saying, hit up Frank Nino on Instagram, or you can hit up Chirac or Dot. I'm pretty sure they'll have all the information for y'all on their Instagram pages. But I definitely wanted, just shine some light on that, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like those two cards right there, and there's a couple other ones, but those two right there, I'm definitely keeping my eyes on. Okay, so let's get into a couple more topics that I want to touch on. Mook and Serius Jones. We saw the whole debacle, Mook telling Jones SMD like 4 times, which is insane. This all started from Mook referencing a serious punch or something like that against his battle with Twork, and it was received to be as a diss to Serius Jones. They spoke about it off camera, but on camera somehow the conversation went left to Mook saying SMD, then Serius saying your dead mother can SMD. It was just bad. Since then, Serius Jones hasn't really touched on it. Mook just showed his, his disappointment in Serius. He felt that if he felt that that was a shot, he could have picked up the phone and called him, not go to the internet or do an interview with Hip Hop Is Real and question a bar or such and such, whatever case. You could have just been like, yo, I gotta holler at Mook because I ain't hear it. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. And the SMD and the dead mother, y'all totally out of pocket. So according to Mook, it's like they got to get it shaken. So, hopefully they get it shaken one-on-one and go their separate ways and they can coexist in the same room. And they don't got to be friends. You know what I'm saying? They can just, get their shit off and go about their business. You know what I'm saying? If they got to do that to move forward and not look over their shoulder, hey, I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for it. Put the gloves on or whatever y'all want to do. But I just thought that was just crazy. Shout out to Calicoe, bro. I saw Calicoe make a very interesting tweet. So Calicoe said, anybody that I battled on the app, if you want a rematch, I'm open to do a rematch. and have it dropped on YouTube. Now, when he said that, I'm just like, wait a minute. So clearly that's an indication to battlers only on URL, because that wouldn't apply to somebody on RBE. You know what I'm saying? Because if you battle somebody on RBE, they already got the YouTube drop. So I'm like, why would Calicoe put such a message out there like that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, what does his resume look like? You know what I'm saying? Like, who did he battle in 2023 or just period that would make him put a statement like that out there? I don't know. Like, that was kind of crazy to me, bro. So I'm looking at 2023. Okay, he had a 2-on-2. So you're gonna rematch a 2-on-2? I highly doubt it. Calicoe and past. Did that happen? No, that didn't happen. I don't think that. No, that was supposed to happen, but it didn't happen. He didn't really have any battle 2023. So okay, he battled DNA. I'm pretty sure that was URL. So I guess he's saying he's not gonna do another. That'd be 3 battles. So I doubt that. Charlie Clips. So he's saying he'll battle Charlie Clips again. Was that URL or RBE? I can't remember. Easy to Block Captain. That was URL. So he's saying he's open to battle Easy again on YouTube. He battled Fonz. He battled Chess. So those are 2 URL battles. So I mean, is that what we doing? YouTube? He battled Surf. He's not going to rematch Surf again. That's Geechee Gotti. So I don't know. If that's what it is, we doing rematches that were done on the app. Fire. He's like, fuck it. I'm going to create some more. I'm going to create some more battles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like it, bro. I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Easy to Block Captain versus Calicoe again on YouTube, especially at this point with everything that had transpired. Like, Calicoe's writing level, the shit that he would say, I could just see it now just being crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then seeing the growth from Easy to where he's at now, just as a better writer, experienced a lot more, has so much more to talk about. I think that would be a fucking fire battle, bro. Fire. So it's dope. You know what I mean? I don't know what that does to the relationship for URL, because you would think if people wanted to see those, the first battles, they would have to get the app. So you creating another rematch, it kind of takes away from the app. But then again, it kind of doesn't, because it's like, all right, if the person he battled before, he battles again and say he loses or he wins, people can be like, well, he won the first battle that was on URL. People might go back to the app. So I don't know. It's kind of weird that he would put that out there like that, but shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. What else? Eminem. So shout out to Eminem. Shout out to Mickey Facts. I touched on that as well. It's been a big conversation about Eminem coming back to battle rap. If he would have come to battle rap, would he survive? Could he last? He would get killed by a lot of the big names. Listen, man. I said this before, and I'm going to say this shit again. If you niggas will let Cassidy come into battle rap and stir up all this algorithm and the science BS, and he go in there and y'all saying he beat Hitman, y'all saying he beat Goodz and he battled Arsenal, you mean to tell me Eminem, a way bigger artist, rapper, legend, can't come into battle rap and last or dominate or have a big impact? Come on, bro. Eminem is a better rapper than Cassidy, bro. He's a way better rapper and probably battler. Cass back in the day probably would have got him, but now, nah. And it's like, bro, a lot of people were talking about 8 Mile. Bro, M wrote Lotto's verse. He wrote that. So it's like, bro, the writing aspect, no question. So what are you questioning? The delivery? I think M is a student of the game, bro. He watches battle rap. So I don't see him having an issue with making proper adjustments, you know what I'm saying, going into a battle against somebody in the battle rap culture. I don't see him having an issue. That's just my personal opinion. I don't see him having an issue. You know what I'm saying? I think he can definitely come into the culture, make a huge impact, you know what I'm saying, bring a lot of light, a lot of money, a lot of resources, new fans, a lot more exposure to battlers and leagues, like it'd be so much of a positive instead of y'all being so negative and like saying he wouldn't last and da-da-da-da. Embrace the shit, bro. Think bigger. Think a bigger picture than just yourselves, especially bloggers. Like, I don't understand y'all being so negative about Eminem coming to battle. It's just a thought. It was just a thought and a statement. Y'all up in chaos and shit about it. Like, I don't know. Y'all crying now about, you know what I'm saying, the messy shit and getting back to battle rap. I think that would motivate niggas. You know how many niggas would die to get on a card featuring Eminem? Not alone the battlers, the league owners that would want to book that. I don't know, man. But I'm not against it at all. I'm all for it, M. If you ever see this, Acito supports and champions you to come to battle rap, man. You got nothing to lose. You're already a legend. You're retired, damn near. I know you love battle rap. You did Total Slaughter. You did a lot of contributions to battle rap. Why not? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Why not? But shout out to Eminem. What else we got? NITTY. Big shout out to my man 3 Letterman, man. Killing these interviews. The timing is just so impeccable, man. So impeccable. So NITTY finally gets in an interview and pretty much just addresses everything. You know, a lot of his tweets, the whole Loaded Lux battle, his comments about I'm loyal but I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? So he pretty much cleared the air with all that. He made it very clear that yes, he's a URL artist. He's not in a contract, excuse me, but he is loyal. But he's not stupid. And when he made that tweet, he should have added more context to that because people were able to run with it and interpret whatever they thought that meant. But he said what he meant by when he said, I'm not stupid, I'm loyal to URL. You know, I would love to finish my career as a URL battler, but if RBE or Chrome or if another entity offers me, you know, an opportunity and it could help my family, I'm going to take that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a no-brainer. My family comes before anything. And I respect that. I can't even refute anything. I can't say you a pawn or that. I can't say anything. When a man says that, I gotta respect it. And I gotta respect a sense of loyalty as well, because him being such a big name, he can go to any platform. He can move around like an Arsenal, like a Goodz, like a Calicoe, like a Murder Mook. He can do that. But he's choosing to just be loyal to URL. URL's probably taking care of him, giving him any battle that he wants, paying him very nicely. So, hey, I respect it. He also cleared the air with the Loaded Lux battle. That is locked in. That's definitely happening. They just don't have an actual date. They don't know when it's going to happen, but contracts have been signed. Deposits have been sent. So it's definitely locked in. They just don't have a date. I hope it don't turn into another Cassidy versus a Freeway situation, because we saw that happen. They locked the battle in. The battle never happened. So I don't know if there's a clause in that contract. If the battle doesn't happen by such and such, then the deposits is free game and you can go do whatever. But he also said he's not taking no battle before the Lux battle. So that there I don't like. I don't like that for the simple fact of, so you're going to just be cold for the first 4 or 5 months of the year until you battle Lux, when there's a whole bunch of other battles out there that you can take. You were calling out. You were calling out Verb. You were calling out Easy. You were calling out a couple people, and it was good matchups, very good matchups. But when he said, I'm not battling nobody until I get Mook first, I mean, I respect it. I don't think it's smart, but I respect it. But I'm just like, I don't know, bro. Like, why? Like, who's to say this battle is going to be any good? Because Lux hasn't been. If anything, Lux needs to take a battle before he battles you. Because you've already proven yourself that we're going to get top tier material, delivery, punches, performance. We're going to get that. I don't know what I'm going to get from Loaded Lux, bro. I don't know if it's going to be a dated, if it's going to be the same flow. He's going to be stuttering. He's going to be slipping up over his, I don't know, bro. His last couple performances have not been good to me. And he's been real quiet, bro. He hasn't put no work in. I haven't seen him battle. So I don't know, bro. I feel like if anything, he needs to battle and really put on a dominant performance to add more excitement and, you know, just energy to the battle. Because I feel like you versus Lux doesn't really have any energy. And for it to be, you know, extended to damn near probably the summertime, I don't know if it's going to have that much of an impact. It probably couldn't be a headliner. That's just on some super fight type shit. But I would think something of that magnitude, y'all would want either a big stage or a volume and it to be the main event. But I don't know. But I'm glad that he got on 3 Letterman and he addressed that, because that was definitely something that we wanted to know about, you know. But if you haven't seen that interview, definitely check that out. It's a really, really great conversation between him and 3 Letterman. I thought 3 did a really great job as far as engaging with NITTY, giving him his flowers, and also, you know, asking him some of the tough questions that we wanted to know. So I thought that was a really dope interview. So make sure y'all check that out. But that's all I got for y'all, man. That's all I got for y'all, you know. Just wanted to touch on a couple topics here. We're going to see, man. We almost at the end of January. So we still haven't got a big announcement as far as from a big league, from the big 3. Okay, I'm talking URL, RBE, Pro 23, Big 4, I'll say, and King of the Dot. Okay, can't forget King of the Dot. Okay, so one of these 4, you know what I'm saying, we got to get a big card, man, because it's a little quiet. I'm hearing rumors of something brewing up, but we still have not seen anything. But, man, let me know how y'all feel about, you know, everything that we talked about on the podcast. Let me know how y'all feel about Goodz and Bigg K as well. I'm very eager to see what you guys think about that battle. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys download the podcast, leave a review for your boy, hit the stars on there for me, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, I will be starting a brand new YouTube channel just solely on fashion and fragrance. Okay, I was going to intertwine the 2 on this channel, but I'm going to do a separate one. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna have all that information on the socials and also on this YouTube channel as well. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and support your boy on all platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff at Aces Working. All right, I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe, stay warm out there with this crazy weather. Okay, and I'll holler at y'all. All right, peace.
Shout out my nigga Ace, man. One of the lifelines of this culture, man. As a battle rapper, we look forward to these reviews, gangster.
What up, though? It's Calicoe, Landslide, fucking with Dedication TV. Subscribe to the network.
Rusa, don't forget the extra 8, man. Shout out to the Brody, man. Shout out to Dedication TV.
Shout out my nigga Ace, man. Me being from New Orleans, I'm a super Lil Wayne fan, so I could appreciate anything dealing with the dedication.